Fear of a wider war in West Asia is growing by the hour. In retaliation for the killing of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh in Tehran, Supreme Leader of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has issued an order for Iran to strike Israel directly. Now, this, according to 3 Iranian officials briefed on the order, and this, of course, has been reported by the New York Times. Now, on the other hand, Israel seems to be prepared for whatever comes its way, citing crushing blows to Iran proxies, including Hamas. Over the past few days, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said the country will respond forcefully to any attack aimed at Israel. Iran and Hamas have accused Israel of Haniyeh's assassination. The 64-year-old was assassinated in what Hamas described as a treacherous Zionist raid on his residence. The Palestinian group's deputy chief in Gaza, Khalil al-Hayya, said the missile that killed Haniyeh struck him directly. Israel has neither acknowledged nor denied killing Haniyeh. Meanwhile, hundreds marched across the West Bank. Even as tension mounts, the US says that it does not see an escalation of conflict as inevitable.
We don't believe that an escalation is inevitable. And there's no signs that an escalation is imminent. But I also said that we watch it very, very closely. I also said, and said again today, that this is something that we've been concerned about since the 7th of October. It's not like we're brushing off concerns at all. We're watching this very, very closely, and it's been a chief concern of the president.
United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres labelled the attack on Tehran a dangerous escalation of the conflict in West Asia. His spokesperson said, and I'm going to quote, "The Undersecretary urges all to vigorously work towards regional de-escalation in the interest of long-term peace and stability for all." Now, an emergency Security Council meeting was convened on Wednesday. The meeting witnessed US and Iranian diplomats exchange barbs. Robert Wood, the US ambassador, claimed the country was not aware or involved in the killing of Hamas leader Haniyeh. Wood also warned against speculating on the impact the Hamas leader's killing would have on peace and security in West Asia.
Every member of this council should call on Iran to stop arming, advising, and financing terrorist groups, and to rein in the actions of proxies and partners who threaten regional peace and security.
Ali Bahraini, the Iranian ambassador, blamed US, saying Haniyeh's killing could not have occurred without its authorization and intelligence.
The Security Council has failed in its duty to maintain international peace and security, and a draft press statement proposed by Russia in condemning the Israeli atrocious act was blocked by the United States, United Kingdom, and France.
Meanwhile, Hamas is not ready to give up just as yet. Khalid Mashal is the top candidate likely to take charge as Hamas chief. The 68-year-old served as the group's exile leader in the 1990s. He became known around the world in 1997 after Israeli agents injected him in a botched assassination attempt in Amman. For more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani sent us the latest.
Here at the United Nations, the Security Council held an emergency meeting following the assassination of Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh. The U.S. ambassador stated that the United States was not involved in nor aware of the killing and called on Iran's allies to pressure Tehran to stop escalating the conflict. He also defended Israel's right to defend itself against terrorist groups like Hezbollah. Iran's representative, for his part, condemned the killing of a Hamas chief as a, quote, aggressive act of terrorism, blaming Israel. Iran had requested this meeting with China, Algeria, and Russia, the current president of the Security Council, supporting it. Israel's UN representative accused the Security Council of, quote, rank hypocrisy for condemning Israel's actions while ignoring Hezbollah's alleged rocket attacks that killed 12 children in the Golan Heights last week. The representative vowed that Israel will respond forcefully to those who harm it, emphasizing its right to self-defense. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.